Welcome to Next Gen Season 13. The modern touring cars have come out to play here at Fuji Speedway. Good evening to everyone who has joined us for this epic battle. 5 minutes of qualifying to be completed here in Japan. So, the drivers tonight, Envoy Extreme, Edu is here. I think that's an Actro Vision livery, is it not? Oh no, it's a weird one. Martin is here. Shadowstalker DBS, Adam Morris, Slider Gas, Whitford Zero, Scooby G, Tim 78, Caesar 82, Royston, Jack is here, D White House 7, Jamie F430, Fraser, and Ginge. If you are watching the stream, do comment who you think is going to win here at Fuji. Should be an interesting one, but here are your championship standings. Scooby G is on 39 points, Adam Morris on 34, Jack is on 32, Ginge on 28, Martin 25, Jamie 25, Fraser 20, Whitford is on 16, D White House 7 is also on 16, Slider Gas is on 16 as well. And there's the top 10. Royston is on 12, Shadowstalker on 10, Caesar is on 9, Miniswee, Envoy Extreme, Tim and Gizmo all on 3 points at the back. Well, we head for the first flying laps then. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get on board with someone. Adam Morris is a good man to go on board with here in the BMW. So we head down the massive straight. This circuit 2.827 miles. So we head into turn 1, a tight hairpin right which opens out into turn 2. The hairpin called Daichi. Down to the Coca-Cola corner for turn 3. Into up towards turn 4, the 100R corner, which tightens into turn 5. There, it just nips up for turn 5 there. Then you head to turn 6 for the hairpin. And that through 7 into 8, which is this little flick right. Into 300R now for turn number 9, this little flick here. Into the Dunlop corner for turn 10, a very, very, very tight hairpin right. Turn 11, a slightly more open hairpin left. Then turn 12 is flat out of it in most cars. Turn 13, off camber, you've got to make sure you get the car turned in. Into 14, it's long left-hander, which then goes straight into turn 15 at Nets corner. Again, off camber, you've got to go over the crest. Turn 16, the final turn, again, tightens up again. So we head down the main straight then. What time does Adam Morris set? For a while we will find out. He will get another lap in this. It's time to begin to come in. Third place he goes. Right now is Scooby G, followed by Ginge at the top in the Megans. Adam Morris is in 3rd, Martin in 4th. There's Slider Gas, who's currently 5th, Royston 6th. Royston 6th, a fantastic effort from that man. Whitford is in 7th, Jamie F13 down in 8th place. Edu is in 9th, Jack is in 10th, D Whitehouse 11th, Shadowstalker 12th, Caesar, Envoy Extreme, Fraser way down, Tim not bothering to qualify. Martin will be the first man to complete his qualifying session. As he heads down towards... Edu has finished his qualifying. He will start a highest position of 9th place. Martin comes up to the line. Crosses it. Puts himself in 3rd place with that one. And here comes Whitford, followed by Ginge. Jack, all of a sudden, pops in the fastest lap of the session so far. He won 45.6 here. Yeah, hopefully Adam does have a bit of a better one than the Group A's. That's for sure. I think he's got a good car for it, as someone's off in the weeds in the background. Jamie currently in 7th then. There's Slider Gas. There's Royston, who's been done by D Whitehouse 7, who comes across the line. Caesar 82. There's Envoy Extreme. There's Shadowstalker, currently in 14th. There's Caesar, and I believe Slider Gas. And that ends the qualifying. How are you tonight, Benji, anyway? Interesting to know. Jack puts on pole position, followed by Scooby. Ginge is in 3rd. Martin in 4th. Adam Morris is in 5th. Whitford is 6th. Jamie 7th. D Whitehouse 7 in 8th. Slider Gas in 9th. Royston 10th. Fraser 11th. Edu is in 12th. Envoy Extreme is 13th. Shadowstalker 14th. Caesar 82 15th. And Tim doesn't set a time, so he'll start 16th on the grid. Who do you think's going to win the race then from that grid lineup? Top 4 McGanns. The next 3 BMWs. Then a McGann, BMW, McGann is very equal spread. But we're here. Fraser's disconnected before the race. Big shame for him. The defending champion, not having much luck here. But we're all 3 red lights. We're green here at Fuji. And a poor getaway from Scooby G, but a good start from Jack. Adam Morris getting squeezed onto the grass by Whitford there, as Whitford takes the lead. Coming into turn 1, Martin down on the inside, a bit of a tangle between, I think that's Slider Gas and Jack. There is Carnage behind. Royston's round. As we head into turn number 3. Scooby leads from Jack. Martin in 3rd. Slider Gas is in 4th. Ginge is 5th. Jamie 6th. Whitford 7th. Edu in that actual vision car is in 8th. Caesar 9th. Adam Morris down to 10th. Shadowstalker 11th. D Whitehouse is in 12th. Royston there in 13th. Tim in 14th. And Envoy Extreme in 15th place right now. Chaotic start into the hairpin then. But we're underway for these 11 laps. See in the background, Adam Morris looking to overtake Caesar around the outside of turn 11. And a touch between the two. Sends Adam Morris spinning. And Caesar may well have to give that place back up here. Scooby G will lead us on lap number 1. I mean, you couldn't get much more bad luck in one night, could you, for Adam Morris? We'll have to have, again, a long race back in now. But he's got a lot of time to make gains in. But Slider Gas looking down the inside of Martin here. He isn't going to pay off at all. Out of turn 1. Where else have we got battles? Edu looking down the inside of Jamie. Coming up towards turn number 3. BMW versus Renault. They hit the brakes at turn 3. I'm expecting a switch back from the Spaniard through here. Doesn't work. Doesn't even try it. I'm surprised really, because then you know switch back into turn 5. And Jack has got past Scooby. That looks like into turn 6 of the hairpin, but Scooby immediately retaliating, coming back through turn 8, turn 9. Oh, has he got the inside here? That is a unbelievable bit of work he's done there. If he's got the inside, he is down the inside. They head through the chicane. They come towards the end of the lap. Jack, Team 3 Synopsis still leads this race. Envoy Extreme now has a penalty. Scooby behind. There's Martin. There's Slider Gas. There's Ginge. Jamie not far behind with Edu right on his tail. And there's Adam Morris recovering at the moment. Envoy Extreme going a bit wide. Slider Gas with a penalty now. And there's Ginge looks to make the move. Although Martin looking at making a move here on Scooby G. He's down the inside. Won't go for Jack, but he has completed the move on Scooby. Unless Scooby can get a lovely little switchback, he can't quite do it. Slider Gas also keeps Ginge behind. Shadow Stalker has gone in the pit lane. Interesting development there for Shadow Stalker. Unless he had a drive-through of some description that we didn't see or get notified of. But Martin with Scooby right on his tail now. Edu has got past Jamie, and Jamie's fallen into the clutches of Whitford here. Through the hairpin. Whitford draws alongside. They get close to each other coming through turn 8 and 9, but Whitford gets the move done. So they head into the chicane for the 3rd time. Martin still ahead of Scooby. Scooby really pushing on him, trying to force the mistake. And Scooby's at the inside here at turn 15. Martin will have the inside there, however, for turn 16 as we come onto the main straight. Look at that, toe-to-toe battling. But Scooby had the overlap. I think he maybe might have been a bit more wise here to have taken the slipstream option, but he is ahead of him at the moment. But I think Martin's got the slipstream with Jack. And here comes Slider Gas out of nowhere. He's looking to the... He's not going to do both of them at the hairpin, is he? He's gone down the inside. He's done the pair of them. A fantastic, unbelievably opportunistic move from Slider Gas 28 there to take that 2nd position. Absolutely. Randy Orton, isn't he? And Slider Gas out of nowhere takes 2nd place. Edu now has a penalty. Whitford. Jamie has a penalty. There's Royston. Caesar. D Whitehouse 7. There's Adam Morris in the background looming. D Whitehouse 7 gets the move done as well. Up into the top 10 for D Whitehouse 7. Whitford. What's happened to Whitford? He's been overtaken by Jamie is what's happened. They head into the chicane. There's Jack, there's Slider Gas, there's the 3 McGanns chasing them. That BM trying to be a bit tail happy here for Slider Gas, and that enables Scooby up the inside there. Good drive out by the BMW, they ain't keeping up with that. And here comes Martin for good measure. He's now gone to the inside of Scooby. Adam Morris has retired from the session. We're down to 14. But Martin looking down the inside of Scooby G here. Oh, it looks like he had to take a second hit of the brakes to make sure he didn't run into slider gas, which meant he couldn't get the move done on Scooby G. Gins is right there as well. The two BMWs of Jamie and Whitford battling it out here. On lap 5. They head into turn 3, and Jamie keeps the 7th position, although Whitford looks for the switchback. He's gone wide through turn 4. He's on that horrible green AstroTurf on the outside. And a bit of work undone there. TY House 7 has lost the place to Caesar 82 as well, but back under the front. And they're gradually gaining on Jack. I like that line through there from Jack. He just squares up the second part of it so well. There's Caesar 82 and DY House 7 though. DY House 7 not quite there for a move just yet. Look at the front, and here is the big issue here. There's Jack. Sliding gas not very quick through the corners, but as soon as he hits the throttle coming out of that final corner, he absolutely takes off. You see everyone trying to slipstream everyone. Down the main straight we go. So that sliding gas looking not going to be close enough. Scooby G is down the inside of Martin though. Or is that sorry, that's Martin trying to look around the outside. That ain't quite gonna fly. Whitford takes back that 7th position, does he? Yes, he does. Does Jamie have anything up his sleeve to come back at him? The answer is no, not until after turn 3. They go through turn 3. Into turn 5 and up towards turn 6. Jamie not able to capitalise on anything right now because there's no mistake being made by Whitford. Back at the front though, and the gap is significantly smaller. And see Scooby G and Martin trying to take an alternative line to the others to try and gain that little bit more time as we go into the final section of the circuit for the 6th time. Over halfway through this race. And I've got a feeling Slider Gas is lining up here to take the lead down this main straight. There's a good run off the corner for Jack, but that BMW is coming. He's got the slipstream. That's how close he's going to get. He pulls out now. Up alongside. Is Jack still there to challenge into the hairpin? I think he is. Yes, he is. He's going for it. He's gone deep. Very, very deep. Very deep in Mount Fuji for Jack, and that's enabled Scooby G to have a look and potentially get his 2nd place, although Jack's still on the inside for turn 3. Jack just about holds on to that after going deep at the first corner here at Mount Fuji. Into the chicane, and this 4-way scrap for the lead is being headed by a BMW. Excuse me, now looking at the back of Jack. That's wide from Slider Gas. Slider Gas has gone round. Down to 5th. Down to 6th. All of Slidergas's hard work is done, and Scooby G takes the lead. Although Jack is going to have the slipstream now coming down towards turn 1. Flash of the lights. He's looking. Scooby just about shuts the door to the pit wall. Jack has to look round the outside. He's ahead. He's done. No, he hasn't done that, has he? He bloody well has, you know. Jack T53 Synopsis will retake the lead of this race on lap 8. Quite possibly a crucial move here in the late stages of this 11-lapper. Oh, Scooby getting right up close and personal with Jack's back. Having to actually drift the car in. Slidergas and WRC are having a bit of a battle, a bit of contact there. More contact, sends them off flying into the barriers. Both of them getting away with Slidergas, more getting away with it than he do. But this brings Whitford into play. Now Whitford doesn't have a penalty unlike the other two. Back at the front, and you can see alternative lines being used by all the drivers to try and gain that extra little tenth. The closer you are coming out of the final corner, the better. And this is the reason why as we go on board with Martin, see Jack there weaving on the straight. Try and just break the toe. And Scooby G looks to the outside. He's going to try and replicate the move that Jack done. Though you do have to be in front, and Jack squeezes him out. Brilliant defense from Jack TM53 Synopsis in the Renault. Scooby just trying to fill the mirrors here of Jack. Whitford and Jamie. I think Slidergas has given the place back to Edu. So Jamie up into 6th. Whitford now in the top 5. Although Jack having to defend hard from Scooby. Scooby around the outside. I think he's going to get this one going into turn 8 and 9. Cracking move from the Renault man. And immediately into defensive position for turn 10. I don't know where Martin is off to. It looks like he's off to buy some shopping or something on that route. Not the best line through that chicane. Stays with him though as we head up towards the through the final section here at Fuji. Onto the main straight then, and Jack has half a second to pull on Scooby G. And Slidergas has got back past Edu. TY7 and Royston looking like they're going to have an interesting battle for the last couple of laps. Back at the front though, and Jack looking down the inside of the hairpin. He's got the inside line. He'll take the lead back, and he's got the inside for turn 3. A brilliant piece of driving. The brakes for turn 3. Jack will hold on. Only just though, and Martin is really there to see if he can pick up any spoils. As they head through turn 4 and 5, and into 6 then for the hairpin left. Scooby back up the inside. He gets a really good run through 4 and 5. Through 7 down to 8. So Jack alongside. So we head down towards turn 10. They hit the brakes for the chicane. Side by side. Jack can't quite keep it there. Runs into the back of Scooby actually, which makes him slow out of the corner, which gives Martin a chance. DY7 getting past Royston there. And that's a big crunch for Whitford. 0 on the front of his car. He's taken the Jamie route and made his BMW into a compact. Jack has a penalty. 2 seconds worth. I think that might be from running slightly wide out of one of the final corners there, because it is really harsh on this game, those penalties, although they can be overturned. So the final lap here for Fuji in the modern touring cars. Scooby G still leads from Jack TM53 Synopsis. Martin in third. Ginger's in a great fourth position here. There's Whitford and Jamie. Jamie, when he looked to the inside moment, Jamie's got a penalty here, and Whitford does not. So as they head into the final section then, and Scooby's now got a penalty of 3 seconds. Scooby's got a 3-second penalty. So this is Jack's for the taking. He's got to stay within a second. Obviously, this is only provisional after the stream. There could be overturning decisions based on the penalties given. But they come through the final corner for the final time. There's Tim, deciding he doesn't want to do another lap of Fuji. Down the main straight, and Scooby G will cross the line in the lead. He's trying to gain that 1 second he needs. But it will be Jack who crosses the line in second. So Scooby apparently does win on my screen. Jack second, Martin in third, Ginger in fourth. Here comes Whitford for fifth. Jamie is in sixth. Slider Gas. Yeah, well, that's a poor roll. Slider Gas will be in seventh. Maybe that's sixth because of Jamie's penalties. WRT Edu STM will come home in eighth, although that could be ninth. Yes, that will be ninth. DY House 7 comes home as seventh after all the penalties. A great roll from Edu as well. So Jamie 8th, Edu 9th. Caesar 82 will come home in 10th place. Royston in 11th. Envoy Extreme going very wide at the final corner. He'll come home in 12th place. The long main straight. Tim obviously in 14th. Shadowstalker will be in 13th place. So the provisional results: Scooby G is in first, Jack is in second, Martin third, Ginger's fourth, Whitford in fifth, Slider Gas sixth, DY House 7 in seventh, Jamie in eighth, Edu ninth, Caesar 82 is in 10th, Royston 11th, Envoy Extreme 12th, Shadowstalker 13th, and Tim 14th. Now, obviously, some of the penalties, I believe Scooby should be in second because of the penalty system there. And then further back, I think Martin should have actually taken the win. And Ginge would end up in third, I think. I think that's how it would all work out. Slider Gas should be fine there, yeah. Yeah, it's all a bit mucked up, really. Yeah, I think Jack's penalty been contested. I think, don't know what happened to Scooby G. But round number 3, that's saying, right, that is round number 3 done. So round number 4 next week will be contested at Silverstone National, so do join us for that one. But the Clio should be next up, so do join us for that one if it's on, for myself. Yeah, from me and the Moderns, thank you for watching and have a good night.